Hey y'all, it's Karen here. In today's lesson, we're going to go through Canva and create our brand board. And in the lesson, there is a link to the template that I want you to use. One thing that is really truly vital is when you click this link, up here is a button that says copy. Before you make any changes whatsoever, please make a copy of this and it will put it into your own Canva. That way you can edit it and change it, but whatever you do, do not change this original because we want this to be able to be used by other students as well. Also, please don't share this link. We want this just to be for the paid members or the paid students in the program. So, in the other videos that you've seen, or hopefully that you've seen, we've talked about brand board. This is actually going to replace the brand board with the brand. And the reason I decided to do this is I wanted to create something really professional for you to, one, be super productive, and two, if you ever decide to work with a designer in the future, this is going to make their job so easy, and it's going to be a really nice document for you to review as you yourself design your own brand. So we're going to do this by using the template that I have here that I created. You're going to download the template with the link that I have provided below in the letters. A few things like I said, I want to cover here is when you get to the profile, this link, don't share this page with anybody. This is, where I'm going to keep all of your special design template files as we go through this course. And we really want to save it for the paid students. So I really appreciate it if you don't share it. And I can't stress enough the importance of make a copy. Please do not edit this template. Now, as you can see here, when you see the actual template, you can click on this and you can change things. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to replace each of these pictures, or these placeholders, with the top 4 pictures from your mood board that truly represent your brand. And another thing that I want you to think about is with this too is that you're welcome to change the layout of any of this. You can do this by you can go here to change this grid here and go to grid, and you can find the different layout that let me turn this off, that we had Canva has here. So just whatever it feels comfortable for you, and you're free to throw in your own versions. But, if you want, you can just follow along with this for now. You can but feel free to play around because this is all about you. I mean, you can add all different sorts of things. Okay. But one thing that we're going to do, we are going to go to uploads, and as you see here, I already have some things, and like I said, you replace these things that, and all you have to do is just drag and drop that truly represent you, your ideal client, and really truly you and what you want your ideal client to when they work with. And then for the sake of it, I'll just add this. I want this one to work now. Why won't that fit in? Oh, okay. Let's try that one. Will go. So, just the 4 on the top of your brand board that match. Oh, and don't forget to change this to, the name of your business. And then the next page, you can always go here, it says all changes have been saved because it saves automatically. But then you go to the next page, and this is your business profile page. This is where you put, your basic information, your business name, your mission or your vision, your product and services, and the adjectives that describe your business, because this is what's going to be used when you're branding your business. Here, I would suggest to put a sample, a logo idea that you may have if you don't already have your logo created. If you do already have your logo created, you can throw this. Page 3 is where I want you to up and place Pinterest. And we got a copy of in one of the lessons in the boot camp of how to do a full page screenshot. So if you've not watched that lesson yet, I suggest you go and watch. Then come back, insert your Pinterest. And then here, as far as the page 4, the inspiration, this is the board that I think would be a great one to use. You can use it for whatever but for my business, it would be, for a photo, these would be, we would do, to do a page 5, and it's the final page, and it's the most of them. This is where, if you have a logo already, you upload the 2 versions of it, and you can do this. For some reason or another, I do not know why that's not wanting your logo there, and hit the check mark, and that puts in the, okay. Now, in the in another lesson, I show you how to get the hex number, the hex code number, your color palette that you're going. The easiest way to do this one is in like this, and you can just use the and do the select, or you can do each one of them individually, which is the way that it is set. So, and then just put the colors. And I know what happened. I mean, and you can also delete, and then just make sure you arrange it back, 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 back. The hex numbers all. And then in another video, I'll also show you how to get to the hex. And then for this one, I mean, there's angle and just, and then there's the number on top of each of the. Same thing with your font choices. You can take screenshots, upload those so that and then copy and paste them for. I'm so sorry, guys. I have been sick since my voice is about to go, as you can tell. And then here are just some brand styles and inspiration. You'll want to use design so you can make sure, that you stay on point. It's a great text and stuff like that. And you can, as you can actually go resize, if it has, and then hit the check mark. Just the one that you really want to focus on is, this is a great place to put, text and, things like that, other elements that you want to include. And then, down here is more patterns and elements that you like. That's how you set up to get it to where it represents your brand. And as you can see by, just here, it's really starting to take on the look and feel of the that it's going to present. I hope that helps with this. If you have any questions, as always, I'm in the Facebook group, and when you're done with this, take a full page screen capture of this and share it in the Facebook group. So, and one more thing I wanted to show you. Like in the you put in board, you can link to your actual board. That way, when you save it and it actually has the link attached to it, so you'll be able to go to that particular mood board and see it without having to scroll through all your other boards and stuff that you may have in Pinterest. And creating this tutorial, and I really hope I'm super excited to see what you guys developed, and I'll see